So I just sat in front of here and it wasn't even fucking recording. Like, I really feel like God is trying to tell me to just fucking relax. So, hey guys, it's Naja here. I'm sick as fuck. I'm trying to record for you guys. I just tried to record something and the camera was not even on. So yeah, I'm just feeling very under the weather. This is my first time getting sick all year. I really want to post for you guys. I really want to post 5 days a week. This is my first time where I've actually even questioned, like, should I even be doing this right now or should I just rest up? I don't really know. I'm feeling pressured though to like keep posting, but I don't know yet. I really don't know. Yeah, this is my first time getting sick all year and it's really shitty. I do have on eyeliner and my eyebrows are done because I did have to film something for a sponsorship for this week, so I had to muster up some stuff for that. Sorry if I look sweaty, it's because I'm trying to flush this shit out. I did drink a hottie toddy, but I'm sorry. I know you guys were expecting a tribe tea today, a live tribe tea. I really don't think that I can talk for an hour straight right now. Like, I just really don't think I could do it, so I'm just gonna upload this. Sorry in advance. I don't even know if there's gonna be a tribe tea this week because it does like require me to talk for such a long period of time as well. Like, I just don't know, so don't hate me for it. But today we're going to be doing a call center story time, and it's basically going to be about how we were treated at Ratchet Corp when we were sick as employees. Like, because it just made me think, this is my first time getting sick all year, but when I worked at Ratchet Corp, I would get sick like 4 times out of the year. So I was like, I want to talk about that with you guys and, you know, make like a little filler video. It's a call center story time, and it's also pertaining to what I'm going through right now. So if you like my call center story times, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any tips on how I can get better, I currently have a very sore throat. I think I'm getting a fever now and a cough, and y'all already know what that evolves to over time. I'm probably gonna get a stuffy nose and shit later, but I'm just thankful right now that I can breathe out my nostrils, because that's one thing I always get mad at myself about. Like, when I am sick, like, I'm like, bitch, you're so ungrateful. You used to be able to breathe out your nostrils and now you can't. So I'm grateful that I can breathe out my nostrils. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Let's just get right into it. I'm telling you guys right now, this probably is not going to be a long story because, like I said, I'm dying, bitch. I'm fucking dying, bitch, okay? As you guys know, I have worked at Ratchet Corp for 3 years, okay? The month after I left is when they finally changed the sick policy. So I'm mainly going to be talking about how things went down when I worked there. How things went down was, if you were sick, you were screwed. You still had to show up to work. And what that does is allows you to spread your germs to thousands of fucking people that did not ask to be exposed to it, okay? Is that we would protect ourselves from germs is using antibacterial wipes. We would wipe down our computers, we would wipe down our desks, we would wipe down our mice, and wipe down door handles, stuff like that, to try to, like, you know, sterilize it as much as we could. We would use hand sanitizer and try to, like, sterilize stuff, but of course, there are those fucking dirty ass people that just don't give a fuck, and like, there are some people that have the mentality of, well, I'm already sick, so fuck y'all, which is very shitty, okay? I really hope my jacket doesn't blend in with the green screen, because I'm looking at it right now and it looks like that is what might happen, and I really hope it doesn't, because I just can't. I cannot. Like, I can't film this again. I really cannot. That's what's going on. It's because I'm wearing a green jacket. Fuck, where was I even at? Say for instance, if somebody in the room was sick, like because I worked in loss prevention, which is a very enclosed space, okay? It's not the same as if you're on the call center floor. You're in an enclosed space in loss prevention. So if one person gets sick, you're most definitely going to get sick if you're in the room. Like, somebody's gonna get fucking sick. And 10 times out of 10, if one person got sick in the room, like, maybe 8 people got sick in the room. Like, it was hell. And I remember there was one day where I got super sick. Like, it was the worst I ever was, and I had to go to the doctor. Like, and I would never go to the doctor, and I know that's so bad because I do have insurance. I just don't like going to the doctor unless I know, like, bitch, you're about to die type shit. Like, I don't like going to the doctor, but I literally felt like I was gonna die, and I took my ass to the fucking doctor because, like, I was just so out of it. Like, I couldn't type. I was just way overheated. Like, my face was just flushed. Like, I was sweating. I was just sitting at my desk dying. And you would probably think at any other logical job you can go to your manager, or, like, you know, go to HR and let them know your situation, add on some sick days, maybe even go and get a doctor's note. No. Now, when I first started working at Ratchet Corp, they did this thing where, because they had a point system, which I mentioned in other videos, but it was kind of old videos, so you might not know, but they had a point system. So if you got 4 points, you got written up. 5 points was your final warning. 6 points, you're fired. So back then, if you didn't show up because you were sick, it was still considered a point. But if you had a doctor's note, say if your doctor's note was like, you need to be on bed rest for a week, because there was one time when I first started working there, I touched some shit and rubbed my eye. I got pink eye, and my doctor was like, you need to be out of work for a week. I gave my job, HR, the doctor's note. They let me be out for a week, but they still counted it as 1 point, right? So that's how it used to be. But then out of nowhere, they changed it to, they don't care if you're sick or not. They don't care if you got a doctor's note or not. You're getting a point for every single day that you are gone. So there were people who were sick as fuck, like sick as a dog up in there, and like, because they couldn't afford the points, they couldn't afford to get fired. Like, you get what I'm saying? And like, especially if you have like the flu or something, like, you really don't need to be at work. Like, you just don't. The day where I had my fever and I was feeling like shit, I couldn't go home. I was stuck there. Like, I was stuck there. And like, there's this rule that, okay, so a normal shift is 8 hours. If you leave at 6 hours, you only get half of a point. So I would thug it out all the way to 6 hours and just leave, which is hard to do in itself. Like, and I would just leave. We would always ask them, like, can we please get sick days? Like, can we please get sick days? It makes no sense why we all gotta be cooped up in this fucking room and nothing is getting done. Like, we can't go home and try to protect other people's health without getting penalized ourselves type shit. And they would always be like, oh no, we can't do that. Like, if you want to do that, just use your PTO. But it's like, who can predict when they're gonna get sick? Like, for example, right now I'm talking to you guys. If I would have known I was gonna get fucking sick, I would have pre-recorded videos last week so that I could chill and get better. Like, who can predict when they're gonna be sick? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That was their argument for that, is just apply PTO. And then it's like, you have to wait for somebody to approve your PTO. Like, it's just a lot that goes into it for a sick day, just to cover your own ass. And then it's like, damn, I kind of wanted to use my PTO for, you know, a vacation or a normal day off, not for my sick day. And that's another thing. Ratchet Corp did not have any paid vacation days, nothing like that. Like, just a whole ass scam. So around the time when I left is when they started rolling out a new system. I'm not even really sure how it works because I left, like, I literally left right when they started ensuing it. And it's basically kind of like a vacation system, but not really, because it's kind of like, you only get a set amount of hours in the time bank, and it's only 8 hours, so you can only get like 1 day off. Like, it's stupid. And they still don't have the sick days system. Like, it was just so dumb. I just feel like if people want their employees to feel like human beings, they need to let them, you know, take off work to handle their human being shit. Like, if you're sick, you need to be in bed and away from other people so they don't get sick. Like, it's too much. And then it didn't help because the majority of the people at Ratchet Corp had kids, so their kids would get sick at school, and then they would get sick, and then they bring it to us. Like, it was just a hot ass mess. So yeah, I was just thinking about that because I was just thinking about the position that I am now, and it's just like, back then I used to feel so like hopeless because when I get sick, it's like my whole fucking body just says fuck you. Like, it sucks. And like, I just remember being at my desk and just being so sick and not being able to go home. And it's like, now I work on YouTube full time, and I'm sick, and I still feel like I can't just chill. Like, I feel like if I just chill, then YouTube's gonna punish me, because that's what YouTube does. If you don't post, then they don't boost your shit anymore. And it's just like, I don't know, and they're already fucking with the notifications. Like, I just feel like if I chill, I'm gonna fuck myself over in the long run. But I really want to be able to chill and get better and rest, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't know at all. This is just a very short video because I just don't have it in me, and I just really don't know how I'm gonna do this for 4 more other videos. I really don't. And then I also feel like I don't want to be like I'm feeling sorry for myself or anything. Like, I really don't want to be that girl that's like, oh, I'm sick, I need a break or whatever. But it's like, bruh, like, I really feel like shit, but I don't know, I feel like I can't stop posting, or else my channel is just gonna get thrown on the back burner by YouTube. And it sucks because it's like, even if you do get away from a job like that where it's like, you know, you gotta sit at your desk and be sick and just be miserable and you can't leave, it's like, damn, I'm at home, so that's nice, but I can't relax and get better because I have to do this. And I'm not trying to be Brad, like, please don't. I'm not trying to be one of those YouTubers that's complaining about doing YouTube. Like, I'm just fucking, I feel like shit. Like, I feel like shit, and I'm in a very woe is me mentality right now. Like, I just feel like shit. And if the algorithm were different, I would take a week off, but I just don't know if I could afford to do it. So yeah, I don't know what type of videos you guys are about to see this week, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna stop mumbling, and I will see you guys later. Bye.